So, without any further ado, let's get the game going. And knight c3. I'm gonna go for the same weird Nimzo line that I had earlier today against White Charlie. And f3. Vincent is generally very well versed theoretically, but unless he had an emergency session with Leko earlier today, I'm not sure he would know this line. And what was I going to say? Yeah, it's not a line most people play, but it's fine. Okay, he's positional. He's gone h6 before castling. Well, he's not gonna castle clearly after the move h6. So then I would just go g4, g5. But yeah, it's a sign of a classical player. What should I do now? Knight g3 probably, just develop. I think he still probably shouldn't castle kingside, because the pawn, even without g5, g4, g5, there still will be problems based on the fact that he's what was I saying? I forgot how to speak. It's a bit worrying. Shouldn't happen for another 80 years or so. Okay, I don't want to go d5. DC takes bishop e2, bring the knight around. Is that an option? Well, let's try it. Just to do something a little bit different. This looks extremely anti-positional. But I think there is some point to it. Since I will get the knight to e3 and then d5, but yeah, probably not very convincing. King f2, rook d1. This wasn't very strong. This was probably pretty weak. King b7 now. Yeah, I just messed this up. Why did I even go rook d1? Yeah, this is bad. And I don't have time either. Okay, it's even worse. I gotta go f4 now. Try and create some counterplay with my bishops. But this has been a typical Vincent game. He plays very classically, very positionally, and he's made me look like a fool so far. There's no two ways about it. Bishop h5. Don't know what I'm doing, but just putting pieces on squares. That's about it. a4, but now you can create a pass pawn later on. Let's go h4, maybe g4, bishop e2. Now bishop f3. Probably will play h5, but then I have bishop g5, so maybe that's not ideal for him. He wants bishop c2 probably. Yeah, we'll push g4. Try and cement this as a weakness. But I'm getting seriously short of time here. Okay, I'm not sure this does much for him. Next I want... Okay, I'll go h5. Because what else, right? Knight f7 now. Yeah, rook a2. I have to try and at least bother him a little bit. Bishop e2 next. Attack f6. My position is pretty much lost. Oh, he maneuvers very nicely. But I'm not quite done yet. This one I'm not so sure about. Now he blundered. No, he didn't actually. I have to flag him. Flagsville coming. Okay, takes. Takes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go back. Oh! Threefold. A threefold. Wow. What can you do?